to the stream. Karibu sauce. Today we're going to be analyzing Kenya 7s and including the London7s, and also we're going also to look at the squad and just look at what else that the crew has in store for us. So London7s, Kenya 7s, and the upcoming fixtures. So we'll just start off with the preparation for the London7s. Today we had the cabinet secretary who paid a courtesy call to the Kenya Rugby Union. This was also after the KRU visited His Excellency the Ambassador, and I think it's also a good show that I believe in terms of it's not yet, there's no word out there, but in terms of, let's say, if we're looking at funding, I believe the squad is looking at to get maybe a major boost maybe from the government. So this will be one of the key aspects, I believe, that the team will benefit from going into London7s. The London7s plays a huge role that us is Kenya and us is Kenya 7s. Kenya as a brand, Kenya as a country, and Kenya will be really looking forward to this tournament, considering it's one of the key tournaments that will help solidify us as our core team status. We are currently at bottom 3, above 1 point above Wales, and also 1 point, we are 4 points rather above Japan. So we are having also a tough pool at the London7s because we also have Fiji in store for us. So I think how we're going to also approach the London7s will also be key in how us as a country will also look to build in regards to maintaining our core team status beyond what we have on the decks, because we've been at the helm of Kenya Rugby, rather on the core team status ever since 1999. So I believe this leg will play a key role in terms of us being relegated, or rather not being relegated. Squad selection will be really key, because we have guys still playing for the Kenya Cup. So there are also, let's say, experienced heads who are still playing for their clubs and who would rather not be included in the 7 setup. So even with the guys that we have, or rather the guys who we have been building with during this year, I believe if what will make us be really perform is rather the recovery period that we had, and also how the coach will also choose the squad. Maybe you guys can also put in your comments who do you think needs to be featured during this London and Paris 7s, considering they are really key legs. I believe we need to rather not point out at the players who should be featured, but rather what we need to do. One is like considering the kickoff, and rather our defense, and rather our decision making. Because if you saw how we played against Fiji at the Hong Kong 7s, we showed the individual pieces of brilliance, but we weren't able to break the gain line many a times, or rather guys were hesitant about making that our first time tackle against the Fijians did its take. So as we build onto London, and also against those, because we're also facing better teams who are higher than us on the ranking, we need to also be competitive at the kickoff, because that's where the contest starts. So if we can retain our ball at the kickoff and win balls back, I believe there was a huge improvement. Even though we didn't perform as well at Hong Kong and Singapore, there was a huge improvement at the kickoff. I can, let's say, pinpointing, let's say, the experiences such as Dan Scooter, who was really integral in that area, and also the boys are still also contributing a lot in terms of keeping the ball better this time. You can see that when we get the ball against the smaller teams, we have that attacking flair, but now it's just that combination of players. How do we get even if we have our systems, how do we get our plays right in terms of defense? Because let's say a team against USA in Singapore, we almost beat the team, but almost doesn't count, because in this industry, a win is what always counts. So if we're looking at solidifying our defense, we need to get the ball back during defensive plays. Also, being accurate at our set pieces, rather than winning, having, let's say, penalties. We can't kick for touch. So I believe we still need to improve on our lineouts, which is one which is still plays. It still falls in the major category of contest balls, which is in the kickoff, in the racks, and at set pieces. So this is either the kickoffs, the lineouts per se. Contesting, let's say the breakdown, you see that teams are now more conditioned. The best teams right now are the guys who are winning their breakdowns more. They are contesting the breakdown and winning the breakdown more. And two teams who are really good at that are South Africa and Fiji, and you can see they are leading because of that statistic at the breakdown. So they are good at keeping ball. So how do you also, as Kenya, how do you keep ball? I believe the team is also still slowly building, and it is still gelling, and we have what it takes, and we have the impetus. Considering if we just solidify our core team status, I believe next season will be really a game changer in terms of the new guys who are coming into the squad. Because now we will be having more experienced heads. We will also be having a bigger depth of players for the coach to choose from. So it is just the coach to have, let's say, squad rotation for him will be key after London, because in our performance graph, not in Hong Kong and Singapore, rather the other legs, we've been having, let's say, a peak in the first tournament, then a dip in the second tournament. But if you look at Singapore, there's a rather slight improvement. I believe also if we can also get, rather than learn our mistakes from the get-go, rather than minimize our mistakes, because our one-on-one tackles was quite, we had a low one-on-one tackle count in terms of us finishing the first tackle and bringing the ball carrier down. And that was also, as you saw against Fiji, they were playing that offload game, because we are not putting those guys to ground and their ball is constantly moving. So we were getting lethargic chasing the ball back, because the ball was constantly kept in open play. So us as Kenya, what do we need to do in order, I believe, what do we need to do in order to win against such teams? It's our one-on-one tackles need to be precise. We need also to put pressure rather than our waiting defense. I know our waiting defense has been what we've used ever since the decade started, and that has always been Kenya's defense. But I believe also a pressure defense against these bigger teams is rather how teams like South Africa play with that blitz defense, on the face defense, making you play under pressure. So how do you play under pressure? They really feed on small mistakes, rushing, because when the blitz defense rushes up and gets you isolated, rather than the ball gets the ball isolated, rather than the ball running from end to end, rather they make you make a rack in the middle rather than at the wings where you guys are expecting to make your racks. So if you're making more racks in the middle, you guys are getting to do a lot of work. Even protecting the rack, and also your work rate for the other team needs to be higher. So considering a blitz defense needs a team with a higher or a better conditioning, which I believe South Africa, they are not the biggest team, but they are the best team in terms of their conditioning. They have a really good SNC, and you can see that in their plays. They are not the biggest, but they're effective in their one-on-one tackles, and they get their tackles done. So as Kenya, what we need to do is rather improve in that set piece area, and also in our defense. What can we learn from these other guys? Because we can put different aspects of the game from other players or from other teams that you think is the best. So, and also looking forward tomorrow, we'll be also discussing the Kenya Cup fixtures. We'll be also be looking at key features such as the Kenya taking on Uganda in the Enterprise Cup, that is on the coming fixtures. And see you tomorrow as we break down the Kenya Cup semis. And subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe below. And see you in the next one tomorrow. Cheers, guys.